Hi everyone, I'm Grimston. Welcome to review of Worst Enemy, the third record by the German band Disbelief. Today we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the record, decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. My story with this band is quite simple. Back in 2017 they've released the record The Symbol of Death, and I've stumbled upon it because I was searching for more melodic death metal music. I've enjoyed the release, so I've checked out their entire discography and I've been their fan ever since. The lineup here is Jega on the vocals and Oliver on the guitars. Those are the founding members. Oliver sadly left the band after the 6th release. We also have here Joe on the bass, and he also did lyrics for 2 of the songs. He's been with the band since the first release till 2024. Kai on the drums, who was also in the band since the first release till 2010 Heel record. And Jan Dirk Lofer, the second guitarist, he's a new addition to this band. Worst Enemy is his first record with them. He only lasted for 4 records, but those 4 are actually the best ones from this band. The production is tight, it has a raw energy to it, it's clean but heavy, no necessarily no clipping, just the way I like it. Message is diverse, the songs are mostly about personal struggles such as depression, addictions, not handling your emotions well, the weight of the world destroying you. It's very relatable, even if the lyrics aren't written that well, because the band is from Germany and you can see that they, at the time at least, weren't that good with writing the whole sentences. You can understand for the most part what they are going for, but sometimes they use the wrong verbs, etc. Structure of the tracks is basic, standard intro, verse because bridge, chorus, outro. When it comes to the music genre, this is a mix between melodic death metal and thrash metal, with lots of nu metal and shoegaze elements, which I'm not sure anyone has noticed until this very review. This entire record sounds like what if The Cure and Deftones wrote melodeath tracks with just growling. It actually sounds special. Some of their next releases also have that vibe and tone to it, but after the second guitarist quit, that entire thing evaporated, so maybe he was the cause behind that, because the guitar riffs have that nu metal and shoegaze edge to them. Also, you can tell that they've been listening to lots of Crowbar and doom metal. When it comes to the musicianship, let's start with the band's drummer. His playing is phenomenal. I love his double bass work, the style, the precision, the groove of the playing, just everything. Next is the bass sound. It's not that audible and it mostly follows the guitars. When it comes to the guitar work, I feel like the guitarists are the main heroes of this release, besides the vocalist. Their guitar riffs are very hypnotic and memorable, and they put you in a trance. And you're not even going to notice the passage of time as the record ends and you're left with emotions like, this has ended, I've enjoyed it, why it has ended, I need to listen to it again. Last but not least, let's mention the vocalist, and his vocals here are some of the most tortured and emotional screaming and growling I have ever heard. Imagine the vocalist of Asphyx, but he would listen to lots of doom metal and nu metal and decided to make his screaming and growling as tortured as possible. That's how the vocals sound like here, and that's beautiful. They are soulful, you can feel the passion and the pain and anger in them. If you know any other metal vocalist who screams and growls like the dude here does on this release, leave a comment below. Now we can finally rate the individual songs. The album opens up with the track Misery, and you can truly feel the misery in it. It has that Deftones aesthetic to it. When it comes to the guitar riffs, they are very melodic and hypnotic at the same time. Then the vocalist comes in, he's just screaming at the top of his lungs, he's full with pain and suffering, and it's just a beautiful track from beginning to the end. It also has energy in the verses, and the chorus is more mellowed down. 10 plus out of 10. Believer is the weakest song here because it doesn't have that much of an emotional impact as the rest of the release. The track is more heavier and in your face, the vocals are more screamy type. It's a great track, but it's not as good as everything else here. 8 out of 10. Survive brings back that hypnotic atmosphere, the tension. It just sounds like music for depressed people, and I have crippling depression, so I can relate to that. That's just how it sounds, it's beautiful, 9 out of 10. All or Nothing is an interesting song because vocally it's a banger, musically it's a little bit stepped down from the previous track, so 8 plus out of 10. Denial is my favorite song on this release. It also name drops the record, Worst Enemy. The lyrics were written by the bassist and the vocal performance is top notch in the chorus and the verses. Something like that, but he's screaming at the top of his lungs and it's just beautiful. The anguish, the torment, you can feel it with every single word, and the instrumental work behind the vocals is superb. It's like you would mix mellow death, shoegaze and nu metal into one new entity, and I just love it, 11 out of 10. Assassinate The Scars, this one is a banger as well. Love the instrumental work so much, but I must say that the vocal performance isn't as emotional as on the previous song. Still, this is the highlight of this release as well, 10 out of 10. Recession, on the other hand, is a little bit repetitive, but the vocal performance, yet again, the screaming, the anguish, it's so good, so powerful, and the crunchy guitar riffs and the drumming and the bass lines, everything just works here. 10 out of 10. Living Wreck is a step down from the previous song, but it's still a fun time. Love the vocal performance, the music, a little bit generic in my ears, but it's a fun time. 9 out of 10. Humiliation, this one yet again brings back the intensity of the vocals. The music is quite good, but yet again the vocals take the central stage. 9 out of 10. An outro is an ambient song with some screaming at the background. I must say that I'm glad they put this at the end of the record because you can easily skip it, it has basically no value. It's just average. 5 out of 10. To sum it up, the consistency is stable, the flow is fitting, groupability. Yeah, this is an excellent release, one of the best Disbelief records, period. It has consistency to it, every song has something special to offer. The highlights for me are Denial, Misery, Assassinate The Scars, Recession, Humiliation and Survive. This album is really long, but you don't feel the passage of time. Still, if I had to make this a masterpiece, I would trim down the fat by removing Believer, Outro and All or Nothing. This way only the best 7 songs would remain and the album would still be over 30 minutes long, and I guess it would be a better listening experience to everyone. Celebrating by spinning the record today, it deserves your love and attention. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe, follow me on my Instagram link in the description. Shout out to my Patreon supporters who gracefully sponsor these videos, you are truly wonderful. If you want, you can join them, links in the description as well, so I can make you an album review, do MIDI cover, lyric video of your choice. See you next time, bye!